Today I want to show you a finished refit project. Last winter we refitted a Sweden Yacht 41. We did a complete exterior overhaul and refitted the interior. And today we want to show you all the items we did on this refit together with the owners Tim and Lisbeth. So let's do it.
Alright, we're standing now on the bow of the boat, looking what we did. We did a complete new overhaul of the rigging, furler, running rigging, but also the whole deck has been refurbished.
We removed the original teak deck and replaced it with this eco deck, blanco paper to renew the wires and the trimming lines.
Yeah, that's, I think it was a really good opportunity because together with my wife we sail a lot dual-handed or even single-handed when we are keeping watch. So we did a lot of changes, for instance, at the mast. We put some new blocks in it, so we can put the halyards in when we are hoisting single-handed, and when you then at the back, when you pull it on, it automatically releases again. So a lot of clever little tricks that make the boat much easier now to sail short-handed. We also made some adjustments here in the pit. What most boats don't have is a divider like this, because when we're working, we're always kneeled around here, and you're always pulling the ropes typically in an angle, which is not good. So here there are little wheels, and you can pull it here, you can work here, you can open it up. So by doing so, you can work very good single-handed, and you can use it as a turning block as well, and then move it forward to the other blocks that are around here. And then when I'm working the foredeck, I can still also work the pit simultaneously.
Welcome in the cockpit. Here I also want to show you some things we did during this refit. Besides the new deck the boat has got, this boat has also been sprayed in a new all-grip paint. So the original gel coat has been replaced by a polyurethane paint. We also renewed all the deck wear on this boat. So if you see here in the cockpit, there are new Antal winches.
Yeah, and the reason we did that actually was because the old ones were 36 years old. Every year required maintenance and were not that reliable anymore. We upgraded the sails already to a nice set of 3D eyes, and that's much more powerful than the old ones. So the old winches basically couldn't cope anymore, so we upped also the specs. They're a little bigger than before, and that way we created a very reliable boat for our travels and journeys.
This is James, our hydrogenerator. It's watt and sea, hence the name James. Well, because we are dreaming of sailing around the world, and when you want to do that, you need to think about power management, because of course you can't generate everything, all the power you need with your engines. So this is why we have James now, and James generates up until maybe 10 or 12 amps. He keeps everything going, the autopilot, all the instruments, the fridge and everything else that we need. So we are really happy with James.
And to fit James on the transom of this boat, we had to make this custom piece of fitting for on the transom. What also can be removed for regatta sailing.
Because of course when we're sailing a regatta, the husband doesn't like James to be in the water because it slows the boat down.
Entering the boat, on the starboard side you'll find the nav station. Well, this was actually a boat from '89, so everything that was in it was really old, including all the electrics, and everything was knotted together by several generations of very happy hobbyists, but it wasn't very professionally done. So we decided to take everything out, and the guys at Hutting, they completely refitted the nav stations. All the old holes were gone, and that way we could make a very nice clean one. And everything is based upon one single backbone. There's one special item here. This is an additional GPS that is completely independent. So when power fails, we do still have a GPS position, and that way it's an additional safety feature for it. Also, the PC is completely connected to all the boat systems, so we can control everything from here, from outside. So it's really convenient, and everything is sort of double against any failures.
Originally this boat did not have a black water tank. The owners really wanted to have a black water tank fitted in this boat, also for the new regulations about this. We had to make a very custom black water tank, where we could fit in here from this top hatch through here. Here you can see how we fitted it in. It's a working system now. We did quite a lot on the interior of this Sweden 41. Originally back in the 80s, a lot of Surrey production boats used sky leather on the interior. We made new ceilings in Forex. We resprayed the complete interior of the superstructure. We did a lot of woodwork and new mahogany on this boat. And the complete interior has been resprayed. And to top it off, the upholstery has been redone. Here we also did some things. For example, we renewed the countertop in a Korean material. Tim and Lisbeth chose for the Arctic white color, but I think really fits the interior of this boat very nice. We also renewed the sink in a stainless steel variant. We renewed all the taps, also the overflow of the water tanks. While the countertop was off, this also gave us good possibility to re-insulate the cooling box. Also an important topic when you're sailing around the world is that you have a nice space to work if something is broken on the boat. Tim will show you his technical room.
Welcome to the workshop. This boat originally was built with 2 heads, but just sailing the 2 of you, who needs 2 heads, right? So we changed one of them into a little tool shop, little workshop, with a nice top, a lot of space for me to store all my tools and spare parts. Basically, while on the sail or at anchor, I can fix here about everything. And yeah, especially in remote places where there's no toolship around, it should come really in handy. However, I'm looking forward to not using it, of course.
As you can see, we did quite a lot of things on this Sweden Yacht. And I think the boat is now ready for the plans Tim and Lisbeth have. So if you have also this type of refit plan for your yacht, feel free to reach out to us.
Well, thanks for hunting. We're happy with the result, and we're ready for our next adventures. And do reach out.